School board meetings over the years have served as windows into the complete lunacy fighting to take over. This one might just raise the bar to a new level of crazy. Deerfield Middle School administrators force teen girls to change in front of boy in school locker room.
I'm here to demand that the locker rooms and bathrooms at District 109 be designated as biological male and biological female, as there already is a gender-neutral option. This nightmare began on February 5th when my daughter was using the girls' bathroom and was stunned that a biological male student was using it as well. She was told by the administration that a student can use the bathroom as well as a female locker room because they now identify as female. I expressed that the school was in clear violation of federal policy. The Trump administration issued an executive order restricting biological males from participating in sports and accessing female locker rooms. A few days later, the male student was present in the girls' locker room. Feeling violated, the girls made the choice to not change into their PE clothes with a biological male student present. The next day, Assistant Principal Kathy Van Treese pulled the girls into their office questioning them. The same day, Assistant Superintendent Joanna Ford, Kathy Van Treese, and multiple teachers all came into the girls' locker room, making them change into uniform. This went on all week. The school board is not only disregarding the concerns of young female students and making their families, but also establishing a legal and policy framework that will make it increasingly difficult to protect the integrity of female-only spaces in the future.
Thank you.
Children's genitals.
Yeah, for real.
Nobody was born you when you were talking, weren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Becky.
While they were talking.
Next name.
Nobody was talking.
Whenever an issue like this is raised, an army of transgenders seem to descend upon these school board meetings to sneer and deride concerned parents.
Thank you to the board for prioritizing the safety of the student that's been targeted by a organization that weaponizes religion to push the white supremacist agenda of their cis white husbands. Thank you.
Holy shit! This is legitimately scary. What is this knife supposed to mean? After the transgender school shooting and the countless incidents of violence since, this shirt kind of feels like a threat.
Excuse me,
I have the mic.
let's be respectful. Please be
I have
respectful
the
of
mic.
each other's times. Listen,
Targeting a middle school student because of your white god?
My white god.
Yeah.
excuse me, can we pause for a second? This is a time for us to listen, to hear your viewpoint, and we want to hear that. All right,
Okay.
so thank you.
Yes. So, children that are raised by those who hate, vilify, and fearmonger will hate, vilify, and fearmonger their peers. I'm really grateful to see how full this room is of support for this kid instead of the petty women that target him.
Stop thinking this way. Stop. You're not making this better.
All right, thank you.
I would like to take a moment to talk about Illinois. We're all very lucky to live in a state that protects everyone here. Specific to today, Executive Order 2019-11, which my kid was standing next to Pritzker when he signed. Yes, an executive order from the governor. And in that order, it's called Strengthening Our Commitment to Affirming and Inclusive Schools, which protects trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming students from the type of bullying that this parent represents. The discomfort or privacy concerns of other students, teachers, or parents are not valid reasons to deny or limit the full and equal use of those facilities based on a student's gender-related identity. Instead, any student, teacher, or other individual seeking more privacy should be accommodated by providing that individual with a more private option upon their request. Sounds like that would be a great option in this case for your kids.
Relax, okay? Talk to everyone else. Don't point us out. Do not look.
Excuse me.
So the
excuse
whole
me.
audience is that direction.
Excuse me. It's his time to talk, right? So
Thank you.
But don't
So if needed,
I've seen a lot of these board meetings, and this is the first time I've ever seen a speaker allowed to address someone in the audience. They will usually remind you to keep your comments to the board.
if needed, we'd be happy to dig in, to contact our coalition, to make sure that the board is supported in doing the right thing for the right reasons and following Illinois state law. If you need my assistance, please do reach out. It's transupfrontil.com. Thank you.
I have to say, that seems like a threat to me too.
It's really important for trans kids to feel supported in all areas of their lives. Being able to feel safe at school is really important for development, for mental health, to be able to socialize.
Ironic, isn't it?
Policies that affirm trans students, like using their names, their pronouns, and allowing them to participate in sports, and ensuring them access to the bathrooms and changing rooms, is not controversial.
80% of Americans do not think men should compete in women's sports. You're right. It's not.
Our side sees the beauty in people. I see the beauty in all people here.
That is bullshit, lady. In this frame alone, 3 people behind you are covered in masks. Are they ugly? Probably, but how am I supposed to know? The beauty inside? I'm not so sure about that.
I'm here as a parent of a kindergartner in this district who recently taught another friend when she said, "Your brother." She said, "No, she's my sister. She's my sister because in her heart and her brain, she is a girl, and you should respect that." That is a 5-year-old. We can do better.